everybody, how are we doing on this gorgeous Thursday? Well, I say gorgeous Thursday, it's not gorgeous anymore, is it, if we're in the UK? How are we all doing after the beautiful weekend of sunshine? We're now straight into autumn and I've got a woolly jumper on straight away. So let me know if you're here live. If you're jumping on here live, just say hello and pop a hey in the comments. And if you're catching up on replay, do a hashtag replay. I'm just going to move my lights, flashing a little bit, isn't it, today? Oh well, there we go. So if you're here live, just say hey, pop a hey in, because today we are going to start up leveling, and I've got some fabulous techniques that you're going to be able to try today to up level and start getting comfortable being with, you know, kind of get comfortable being uncomfortable, because that's often that bit, isn't it? I have loads of people that kind of say to me, oh, I wish I had your courage, you know, to do your business or what you're doing, or to change careers, or, you know, write my own book or run a group program or things like that. And then there's always a little bit of a but at the end of it. So the one thing that I know that I've done over the past year, I have made the conscious decision to do something different. Like, I'm constantly coming out of my comfort zone and actually bringing the people that are in my programs out of their comfort zone too, you know. So that's what I've constantly done over the last year. And yeah, it's not always easy, is it? It's not easy kind of doing things that make us feel uncomfortable. But the thing is, you have to make the decision to change first, to up level your life, and then you've got to actually take the action. You've got to do something different, no matter how scary it is, no matter how scary it is. So stepping out of that zone, it means that other opportunities start presenting themselves to us. You know, if we start dreaming bigger, then bigger things will start happening. It's like that domino effect. It's like a domino effect. So up leveling your life to up to a higher place from where you once were. And it really requires a complete change to your mindset and your attitude. So many people get really stuck here because they're not willing to go beyond that level of work they've done so far. They're not truly ready. They might say they are. They might say they want to get unstuck and become unstoppable. You know, that's my, you know, my group, my programs that I run get from stuck to unstoppable. But are they really prepared to do whatever it takes? You know, take the risk, make those scary decisions. Just let me know where, you know, let's sort of find out. You know, is it something that you're finding less easy to do, to get out of that comfort zone, to do that? So do let me know, because if you keep on doing the same things, you know, you'll keep on getting the same results. There's simply no other option. You've got to do something different. Because if you get up and you think the same old shitty kind of unsupportive thoughts as yesterday and do all the same things throughout your day, then what's going to change? You're just created another carbon copy of kind of something that's no longer serving you. Because I know really that you want to make these changes. You know deep down, but it's this kind of the fear stuff that gets in the way. So no one can change your life and do the work for you. You've got to actually do that. You've got to do it. So who's ready? Who wants to up level? You know, who actually wants to actually do something different? Let me know. Let me know if you want to up level your life. And what does up leveling your life actually mean? What does it actually mean to you? You know, for me, it's doing things better than you were doing in the past. Letting go of the things that have held you back for a long time. Letting go of that self-sabotaging behaviour. Not living on autopilot. And making that conscious decision that you do want things to be better. That you want to have that, you know, have that better life. You know, making those choices and those decisions that align with that bigger vision that you've got. You know, that, you know, when you've got that little hammer that's tapping on you, that's kind of saying, you know, I know that you are meant for more. Doing things, you know, doing better things. So it's about then stepping into that creation that you want, stepping into that new version. So I've got some simple tips for you today. There's only 3 of them. They are really, really simple, really easy to do, and really will get you results fast. So let's just see who's here actually, because I can't see any comments. They're not coming up today. So let me know if you are here live by just putting a comment in the box there, because I can't see any comments. Yeah, I don't know whether there's any comments coming up, so I can't see them today. So if you are here, do put me a hey in, or put me some hearts up, so I know that you are here, and I'm not just talking to the wall opposite. I've got my vision boards opposite, so that's really nice. But let me know if you are here live, so that I can kind of see who's here. Hey, Nikki, yay, it's working. Yeah, you're here, fabulous. And kids have gone back to school today, haven't they? Lots of children have gone back to school today. So I can imagine that everybody is now ready for September, is ready to up level and do all of those nice things that we really have got planned. So these are our simple steps that I want you to take to up level your life. So number 1, is to know what you want. And I really do harp on about this one, don't I? But what I mean with this is to go after what you want obsessively. You know, if you want to work 15 hours a week, if you want to launch a group program, if you want to, you know, have a holiday home by the sea and spend half a year you know, there and half a year where you live now, kind of thing. You know, it really, you've got to go after that obsessively. And the important thing is to have an unwavering belief that you will get it, that anything is possible. You've got to get super clear and super focused about what it is that you want, and then go after it with an obsession. You know, dream it, visualize it, believe you can do it. You know, the things I say are dream it, believe it, achieve it. So once things that you are imagining, they've got to be possible, because otherwise you wouldn't have even thought of them. So if you want more money, if you want more success, you want that new career, you want to be in your own business, you want to launch a group coaching program, whatever it is, you know, I'm sure you've got that little voice in your head that tells you that you could be doing something more or something greater with your life. So ask yourself, hey Sam, how are you doing? Oh, good. So I am getting comments, that's fabulous. So I want to ask you now, and I want you to reply here. I want you to reply. What do you want to invite more of into your life? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, what do you want to invite more of into your life? Hey, we got it. Hey, Nikki, we've got some comments coming up now. So what is it you want to invite more of into your life? What do you want to do more of? And this is your opportunity to really dream big. You know, life design, it all starts as a very simple idea. So don't rule out anything for being really extravagant or extreme at this point. You know, you're not too old, you're not too young, you're not too stuck, and you're definitely worthy of whatever it is that you truly want in your life. So I want you to live it, breathe it, and step right into it. So let me know in the comments what they are. Once you've thought of a few ideas, I want you to take a piece of paper out and write a simple first-person story about who you are and what you do every single day. Get excited about planning out this future happy existence, but make sure you're writing it from the first-person state of mind. So, you know, the secret, of course, the real secret is that it must exist in your mind first. So writing it down and getting into the nitty-gritty of it all the details of this person that you want to be is then the best way to hack into that part of your mind. You know, it's more than just fantasy. You're planting your seeds for what's to come. You're creating your future on your terms. So write it all down. Get all of these ideas out, no matter how extravagant they might seem. In fact, for our purposes, the more extravagant, the better. The more extravagant, the better. So pop them in. Now here's the tricky part. The problem is that we feel safe in the known and not the unknown. The little gremlins start raising their head. When we start getting a bit uncomfortable, we start getting, all those little niggly voices come up, all of the feelings come up. And it's often when we're on the brink of crossing over to that next level, when we're up leveling, that we get kicked back down again. And we start to feel like a massive failure. So let me know if you've kind of got that. You've got all of this excitement and these ideas, and you think, yeah, I'm on it now. And then suddenly we're stepping out of that safety zone and we can come crashing down. So let me know if that's happened to you, where you think, right, I've nailed it now. Yeah, you can go blank, Sam. You can go blank. This is when we're crossing over, when we're making that breakthrough. And I know, Sam, we've had this conversation a lot because you've had some massive breakthroughs this year. So, you know, it's usually when we are on that up-leveling bit that these things happen. And it happens every single time. You know, I know for me, as I'm up-leveling each time, something else comes up. You know, one of my favourite sayings is, new level, new devil. So you see what happens when we're so close to reaching that goal in any area of our life. There can be a part of us that's scared to cross over to that other side of the fence. That's when that fear pops up. And it's just our unconscious mind trying to protect us and keep us safe. And it may do anything to keep you in that cozy zone. Because this is the self-sabotaging stuff that comes up. That's when it happens. But you can design your life in any way that you want to. You have to be clear and committed to your idea. You know, it's absolutely unwavering with what you want. So there's no point in making a plan that you're not going to stick to. So step two. Step two, when all of this crappy stuff starts coming up as we're making that crossover, step two is to clear up that crap that's been holding you back. There are countless ways you can be much more intentional and change your life in a positive way. So here's a couple of things for you to consider focusing on. Nikki, I want to be out there helping everyone find their voice. I know I will be on stages doing this and have a booking me. Yeah, love it. I love it, Nikki. And I know that you've got that on your board. I absolutely love that. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. What's stopping you getting that book out there right now? What's the things that come up? I've got a low battery thing, so bear with me. I'm going to just have to plug in as well, because otherwise we might cut out here. There we go. Okay, so our tips then to clearing up these kind of the crap that can kind of come up as you're making that transition. The first one is to think about the way you talk to yourself. Expand what you believe is possible for you. Focus on the current moment more than the past, than the future. I know it sounds a bit weird when I'm talking about creating your future, you know, to do that. But it's all about bringing that future into the now. So you're living your future right now. You're acting as if you're already there. So focus on your current moment. Up-leveling really requires honesty and it requires bravery. It requires you to look at your life without these BS excuses. So, you know, look at yourself now. What do you keep saying to yourself as your reasons why you've not got the results that you want? So figure out what's working for you and what isn't, and then decide on that path. So decide, you know, really take some time to identify what's keeping you stuck and then really work on resolving those issues. You know, those things that are coming up for you. So in order to up-level our life fast, we've got to get rid of the things that aren't serving us and make way for the things that are. So now it's the time to ask yourself, you know, what is it about your life that isn't working for you right now? And, you know, let me know, because obviously the work that I do involves me clearing up this stuff at a deeper level, and it's long-lasting change. It's long-lasting change. And so, you know, if you want a timeline therapy session, for instance, drop me a note, because timeline therapy is the quickest way to get rid of some of the crap from the past that's been holding you back. So do let me know. Nikki, brilliant. You've made a start and you've written the introduction. Woohoo! I love it. I absolutely love it. So also think about maybe what habits are holding you back. You know, just really think about, you know, what are the habits that you're doing that are, you know, holding you back at the moment. What do you need to change? What kind of routine do you need to change? You know, maybe you're afraid of stepping out of, you know, your box and really showing up in your life. Being seen and truly owning what it is you really want. Maybe you're afraid of rejection or humiliation or embarrassment, or even just simply that you're just, you know, doing the work. So there's millions of excuses that we can use and self-sabotage that we actually do. So just narrow down your particular reason. And then step 3, onto our last step, is to take the action that's necessary. You know, be really bold with your vision for the future and what you'd like to achieve. Then set goals and align with it. So really chunk them down, write down to avoid the overwhelm. Chunk them down and up, actually. Get really specific when you're kind of working backwards to get all of the details and know what you want to do. But actually, when we're starting to get overwhelmed, we might need to just chunk up a little bit. So if you want to be an author, for instance, so with Nikki, she's with this, you know, start taking time every day to write the book. So book in some time in your diary where you say, that is the time I'm doing that particular task. So to commit to habits that align with your values and your vision. Sam, doing the tasks which are new to you is when the sabotaging behaviours and the thoughts appear, you know, and having security in a job. So what does the security in the job get you? So it's when you're doing the new things. Now, that's the bit about getting comfortable with the uncomfortable, because every time we do something new, it's always going to be uncomfortable to start off with. So we've got to get comfortable doing the new things. And the only way you get comfortable is to do them over and over. So, you know, maybe plan the action steps that are going to align with your goals. Map out your daily and your weekly work flows. So really focus on sticking to the plans that you set yourself. And get out of your own head and take that imperfect action. You know, really hold yourself accountable to your intentions. And don't let those self-sabotages of, like, you know, when you waste time with distractions or procrastination, you know, don't give them your power. So, you know, really then that's when you're holding yourself accountable. You can kind of say, look, I know what you're doing. I know you're trying to keep me safe because I'm doing something new here. But I'm not going to waste time on those distractions. I'm going to keep that tunnel vision and go on, you know, with what you're doing. Yeah, so Nikki, you can relate to sabotaging behaviours when doing new tasks. Been doing a lot of new things recently, and that's exactly what happens. But you know what? It's also where the excitement and the growth happens. We really can't, you know, when we are in that comfort zone, we are not growing. So let's get comfortable with that bit. Let's get comfortable with it, because you've got this option. You've got this option to up-level your life fast any time you decide that you're ready to do it. It's all truly within your power. So how are you going to up-level your life? Let me know. Drop me a message or, you know, pop it in the comments. How are you going to up-level your life? What are the things that you're going to do? So you let me know what your ha-has are today. And I hope you found those simple steps really useful for you. And they will get you results. So who's committed to making the changes to their life to uplevel? Yeah, because the first thing to do is to work with me. Come and let me assist you in doing that. Whether that's with my one-to-ones, with one-to-one timeline therapy, through my coaching programs, my masterminds. I've got a fabulous one-day personal and business transformation event, a live event coming up in November. So you can do that. Or undertake my full NLP accreditation training, which is coming up October and November. So just message me if you are interested in all of those. Sam and Nikki, you are fantastic. You are absolutely up-leveling your life right now. So if you're interested in working with me in those capacities that I've just mentioned, just message me and we can jump on a call and we can see if, what sort of programs are right for you to take you forward and to take you forward fast. Because I get super clear with my ladies about where you are right now and where you want to get to, as well as finding out more about the blocks that you've kind of experienced that are stopping you living your best life. So I hope this live today, choking there, I hope it's given you some inspiration today so that you can live your life more intentionally. Because we've got the last quarter of the year we're going into now, haven't we? So remember that you get to design your life in any way that you want to. You just have to be committed to that vision. So let's make this last quarter the best quarter. Let's really go all out there and really up level. I know for me, 2022 is already looking super exciting as we're scaling up everything. So I've got some exciting collaborations coming up with the NLP next year as well. So it's all really scaling up. So if you want to kind of also up level your life, just drop me a message. Have a wonderful day, guys, and I will see you all again next week. See you later. Bye.